Okay, hi and welcome to looking at opening Premiere Pro and getting some footage in. So you would have opened Premiere Pro and here just click New Project and click OK. You won't have this splash screen because that's what comes up if you have opened projects before. And then here you'll notice some course files. So if you just drag and drop them over, so for example this is not the one you'll be working on today, you can drop it in either the timeline here or the media browser here. Now you'll notice I dropped it into the timeline and it started right at the beginning and just put that clip in there. And there's two clips here in the browser as well. One is for the footage itself and the other one here is showing that it's on the timeline. So you can check sequence settings, which just gives you some information about what the sequence has been changed into to match the footage that you have been shooting on. So you'll notice that this says QuickTime DV PAL, and if I click OK and then delete these, and then I get some other footage and drag and drop it in either in the timeline or in the media browser. And then if you click it, if you put it into the browser, then you can drag and drop it into this timeline. The sequence settings have changed. So if I click OK, and then when you want to export, come up here and go Export, Media. This is your export window. If you click Match Sequence Settings, then that is going to match exactly what the sequence changed to for your footage. So if you uncheck that, then you can change here your preset or your format. Usually it's around H.264, and then you can uncheck these to change them here. So this is where you change your size settings or your frame rate, and then if you uncheck them you can just click in them and change them to whatever you want. This here means that if the line is through, then whatever you change this to, you can change it to 2 and it doesn't change the other one. 2 is obviously too small for the software to work with. If you click it to make sure that the frame aspect ratio is connected to the width and the height are connected to each other, then I'll just uncheck it and put in the previous entry. Then if it's linked, then whatever you change this to, 16, it will change the height, except it will change the height to match. So you can move it up and down, and then it can change the height accordingly. Whoops. And then after you've changed all your settings for what you want, you just click Export. And it exports to whatever you've chosen it to export to previously.